unapologetically ignorant podcast. You dig?
It's French.
France, yeah.
French. Yeah, French grapes.
Hell
Real
nah.
talk.
Hey man, but check it out. It's your boy Jilla.
It's Ricky Rick.
It's the Unapologetically Ignorant podcast, man. We back in this thing. You dig?
Hey, let me say something real quick
Go
before you
ahead.
hop in.
Go
You know what
ahead.
I'm saying? Unapologetically gifted. Did I even say that right? You know what I'm saying? I'm over here unapologetically gifted.
You did.
Young, black, fly, fresh.
Absolutely.
Achieving these goals. You feel me? That's what we're about.
You know we finna talk that shit tonight, man. God damn. I don't know. That's some fucked up shit. We got a special guest tonight, man. I don't really want to put no title on it, you know what I'm saying? But I've been knowing homie for quite some time now. You know what I'm saying? I say he a culture creator. You know what I'm saying? A fashion enthusiast.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? A fine dining gentleman. You dig what I'm saying?
We good.
We good. Just the all-around hustler, man. We got the homie Quandrick Sumlin, this motherfucker. You dig? Yeah.
Ferris Harper, baby.
Ferris Harper.
Hey, don't say my government name.
Okay. We got Ferris Harper in this motherfucker
out here, man.
Strike one.
Hell no.
Hey, don't say my name.
Hell no. What we sipping tonight? 1738.
1738, baby. Southside.
This episode is officially brought to you by 1738. Somebody knocking at the door, I think. I hope it ain't the police again.
Again.
These niggas back again.
You know what I'm saying?
Harassing me.
Damn,
Only in
boys,
Rockford.
Only in Rockford, bro. When I came through the motherfucking door, but did you see it? Yeah. Woo! Came through. Hey, it's up in that it's up in that right there.
I figured.
Oh, okay, bet. That's the one. That's the one. Bet. So, who is Farris Harper, man? Tell the people, man.
Man, Ferris Harper. Who is he? I mean, for starters, let's see here. Ferris. I think I started going by that moniker in about 2009.
Okay.
This is around the time that I had just gotten back from Tunisia.
Yeah.
Adrus to Logarabia fi City Bu Said fi Tunis.
I don't know what you just said, but
Yeah,
it sound African.
Yeah, so I was in Tunisia in 2009, right after Barack Obama had got elected as president, and I was at a scholarship with the U.S. Department of State, and I was studying Arabic over there.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
Damn.
So you can read like the original Bible, huh?
Yeah, the Quran.
Yeah.
The Quran. Yeah, so I studied, did good work over there, and my name actually, Quandrick, is loosely translated to strong soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Quan, Roderick, you know what I mean? That's my name. It's a unique name given to me by my mother, and with that being said, Ferris in Arabic is like valiant knight, basically. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, oh, okay, cool. And it's spelled different, but then I kind of took it from the Chicago swag, the Chicago kids, the Ferris Bueller, you know what I mean? And then I put my spin on it, and then, you know what I'm saying, Harper, a lot of people think that I look like Hill Harper, all that. So I was kind of playing a lot of different
Oh, that's
things.
where that shit came from.
So
You
a
do
lot
look
of
like
that
Hill
kinda-
Harper though.
You know what I'm saying? Booger!
Hell
Don't play
nah.
me, boy. Don't play me. Yeah,
That's what's up. So that's where Ferris Harper came from. I always wanted to know why you calling yourself that though. I never do. I never shit.
yeah.
That's dope. Yeah, man.
Hell
What's up,
yeah.
man?
So it's an amalgamation of a few different experiences and things that I've, gone through.
That's what's up.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. I ain't went to school that long. I never did
Hey,
shit.
baby.
But so yeah, man, I graduated back in motherfucking 06. And we fellow East High alums.
Ooh.
And when you did E-Rabs all day, baby.
Understand me?
What is this?
But see, I when I left up out of there, I went to Jackson State. You know what I'm saying? HBCU down in Jackson, Mississippi. I only did a year though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out to that.
Yeah, for sure. You a graduate of Howard yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like it's necessary for us as black men to experience that HBCU culture?
HU.
Yeah, HU, you know. Yeah, so man, like, you know, being a Rockford dude, right? Coming up out of Rockford, having seen so many different things, you know, that you could see in this town. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, to answer that question, and I can answer it, you know, quickly, but you know, I want to give you guys a little bit.
Oh no, do your
more,
bro. We ain't got nothing but time, bro.
Yeah, so like, you know, to answer that question, like looking at like my experiences growing up here in town, you know, like I was private school educated.
Yeah.
So, you know, kindergarten through 8th grade, you know, I went to St. Edward's private school. My parents, you know, did their thing, busted their butt, you know what I'm saying, to have me repeat grades and fail classes and everything, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of wild, like, growing up in this environment, you know, being with all white kids during the school week, right? But then, you know, being with my family, you know, and then being in some of, like, the urban environments that, you know, I grew up in, you know, outside of school and on the weekends and things. You know, even still, like, you know, a lot of people don't know, you know, like, when I was a kid, you know, my grandmother, you know, before she passed away, you know, she did time in prison. And, you know, you kind of,
Damn, Neil, what you doing?
Yeah.
We gonna hold on. We gonna edit all this shit out. And Neil, fuck.
Keep going here with some of the channel.
Yeah.
Damn.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So,
go ahead.
You got channels or
I
something?
don't even know where I got lost.
Your grandmother.
Grandmother just did time.
Yeah, so, you know, growing up in this environment, you know, being in school with white kids all week, right? You know what I mean? And then, you know, on the weekends, you know, seeing some of the realities of this, you know, this experience as a black man, black kid coming up. Like I said, my grandmother, you know, right before she passed away, she was in, you know, prison. So, you know, having to go visit her, you know, and try to reconcile that and understand, you know, like that experience.
Right.
Even still, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like trying to understand, like, yo, like what are all these things going on? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And trying to make sense of it and make sense of your place. You know, as a black man, as a black kid growing up, you don't really see, you know what I'm saying, all there is to see as far as, like, you know, what mainstream society, you know, has in store for, you know, the popular culture.
Yeah.
You understand me? So, like, for me to decide that I wanted to go HBCU, it was a personal decision at this time in life, because it's like I grew up in competition with white kids my entire life. So, you know, you get used to it, you get numb to it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's at the point where, like, you know what I'm saying, you know you're black, but you know you don't feel black. You feel like you're bigger than, you know, you transcend color. You know what I'm saying? You can compete with anybody.
Right.
And at the same time, like, when I really started getting into school and, you know, trying to flex my, you know, my muscles and, you know, starting to feel like, you know what, I can do whatever I want to do. I was like, man, first of all, DC was attractive to me. You know, and then I was like, oh man, wait, Howard's in DC too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, can I compete with black kids like me that are smart like me?
Why DC though?
DC was just, you know, a city for me. Like, you know, I had been there when I was younger. DC was just a city that attracted me. You know what I'm saying? It was like one of the first big cities that I had traveled to outside of Chicago. You know, being on a field trip, and then it would just seem like a place, like an ill place. You feel me? That I could grow up and you know what I'm saying, move away, you know, too. So I was like, man, let me just see if I can rough it out in DC and get it in. So it was like, it was attractive to me, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They call it like the DMV out there or something like that?
Yeah, the DMV, baby.
Yeah.
DC, Maryland, Virginia.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But yeah, so, you know, and to answer your question, you know what I'm saying? To answer your question, you know, the HBCU experience for me is like, you know, I guess extremely, you know, integral and important to the black experience. And I feel that, you know, all black men, black women should at one point in time, you know, get a degree from an HBCU to experience that life. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the experiences that grew me up as a man.
Yeah.
So, you know, no matter all the shit we talk, all the fun we have, you know, all the things that we do and discuss, you know, I'm a Howard man. to the core. You feel me? So don't get it twisted, baby. Don't get it twisted, baby. We coming for everything. You understand? I'm from the land of P Diddy's and such.
That nigga did. He was a party promoter out there, wasn't he, or some shit like that.
He was. And you know what I'm saying? And I can't even, pre Biggie era, of course, because he put Biggie on. You know what I'm saying?
So you always wanted to go to like a HBU school?
I mean,
kind of
so
late bloomer.
I mean, it kind of like, I had always been, I guess, exposed to HBCUs growing up. You know what I'm saying? Because we would go to the Chicago Classic with my parents. My parents were big on that, like, taking us to places, like, like we did a lot of things as kids. So I saw that, and and everything with black kids, with everybody, is exposure. Right. Expose people to something so that when they away from the lessons or they away from the master, the teacher, they have something to harken back to. Right. Like they can attach themselves to something. So it was always a part of my culture, a part of my, like my life experience. Right. So it was like something that, when it came time for me to make that decision as a man and I could decide what I wanted to do, it was like, man, I want to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. I want to see what them black girls is like. I want to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean?
It's a drumline.
I gotta live like
hell yeah, real shit.
I was dating a white girl at the time when Drumline came out.
Damn.
I must have watched Drumline G, and I was like,
She had to go.
You went back home. The nigga went back home.
I think the only reason why I never wanted to go to HBCU school is because, like, when I played football, the HBCU schools is like the lower schools.
Yeah,
like
HBCUs.
Like when I mean, it been some good athletes that came out of HBCU schools, but like as a football player, you want to go to like the Texas, the Ohio State.
And how many people is actually going to the Texas, the Illinois?
Not that many, but you trying to get that lottery pick. You trying to be the one. So it's like you trying to not settle yourself for HBCU school. But there's nothing wrong with it though.
Yeah. But at the same time, you don't settle. But Rick, you came up in the same era as me. You know what I'm saying? All of us, right? We came up together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So. I understand that mentality, right? But then you look at it on the other flip side, like, dang, like, how many of these kids that was, like, not even, checking for the HBCU even ended up really doing college?
Right.
So it's like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Even if you went to some little, middle of the state college, no name, you know what I'm saying? Christian joint, like, if you did it and you got the college in you and, you know what I'm saying, you studied, I respect that.
Hell yeah.
I
wish I would have went to HBCU school.
I mean, when you look back,
shit was cracking.
Yeah,
you could have did your thing.
You could did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
real talk.
That shit was cracking.
There's not no downtime to HBCU school because they be cracking.
That shit was cracking, bro.
What?
Y'all want to take a shot?
Yeah.
You got a shot, Sonny? Yeah, let me get one, man. Come on, man.
I'm on
Turn
team
up,
no
bro.
sleep, baby. It's like 3
Hell
days for me.
I
No
don't think
sleep.
I'm gonna go to sleep either. Neil, you got a
sleep
shot?
3 days. You hear me?
I got nothing in mind.
Oh, Neil got to get a shot too.
Oh, he empty.
I'm sorry. No.
Missed out.
Get Sonny a cup too.
I got him.
Damn, bruh.
Damn.
Man, I'm glad you came out, man.
That's
This
good,
shit,
bro.
bruh.
Oh, it's about to get real.
This definitely about to get real. We finna get drunk. You know what happens when we get drunk.
Speaking in tongues just a second.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
good to see black men, you know what I'm saying, like do something, you know what I'm saying? Because we is the most, like, people
Salute.
that get incriminated and shit.
Lime.
Nelly.
Boozerov.
Bro, you damn near almost dropped that bottle.
Little
bro.
Russian for
That
you.
motherfucker's finna fall.
Oh, no, it's just on that little part.
Let's say the 1738, baby.
That bottle ain't breaking.
Yeah, it's smooth. And I, get into 1738. Like, I'm drinking that. Like, I drink Privilege in 1738, kind of like
That
here.
shit smooth as hell.
Yeah, it's super good.
Damn.
Yeah, smooth, right.
If we're not doing the XOs or whatever, you know what I'm saying? We gonna mess with the 1738
Yeah, that shit player.
on a regular night, baby.
So,
bad.
you got 3 motherfucking degrees, right?
Yeah, something like that, man. I lost count, man. You know what I'm saying?
Slight flex. Slight flex.
Hey,
My man, look.
Some papers out of.
Look, you got.
hey, you put me on the live right now?
Yeah, we on live right now.
I mean, you tag me and I can tag myself on the live or something.
Tag you, yeah,
I want
tag you.
people to see what's
Go
good.
ahead, hell yeah, do your
saying?
thing.
Hold on, 3 degrees, bro?
Yeah, no, I got.
But but I was gonna go ahead and do it. Tell them what you got, bro.
How many degrees I got, man? So okay, so
Oh, it's a mic?
I'm gonna run it down for y'all, man. I ended up. I ended up going to what the hell?
Hey, Neil. I got a mic, Neil. I got another mic, Neil. I got another
mic.
Hold on.
This looks like the thing Bill Smith had in the damn.
Look into this motherfucker flag.
Hey, they're not gonna remember any of this.
Motherfucker wake up like, damn, I swear I was at. I was like, come on down.
Hell no.
Come on down.
I'd rather just cheerlead from over
Yeah,
here.
he cool. He cool. That motherfucker low.
Look at pro.
You straight? You good, bro?
Come on down.
You want a mic?
Come on down. Nigga pulled this motherfucker out of his pocket.
I ain't got much to say.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I need a
He
cord.
said he's
Like, I
gonna
need
be
line-
background.
yeah.
Oh, you ain't got
Whatever.
no cord.
Yeah, he said he's gonna be back.
Okay.
He's either the
That's a mic right there.
Bill Buck.
Yeah,
All right, take that mic, bro.
It's either the Price is Right mic or the nothing.
What is he doing?
Come on down.
Stretching, man.
Hey, I need to get on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, man. So,
Back to you, Bob.
what?
Yeah.
Now, what? Now, tell us.
Back to his degrees.
Tell us about the degree. No, bro. This.
Hey, no, okay. So yeah.
Man, tell him what you got.
Yeah. So, I mean, do you want, the story? Oh, I'm just gonna tell you. Okay. So I gotta.
Okay, so
I got
you
an
got
associate.
okay. Fuck them associates.
Yeah. I mean, but it's still.
You got. No.
My associates.
No, look.
That's what got me started, baby.
Look. I don't mean it. No, I don't mean it like that. I'm saying as far as he concerned, because he got some more accolades.
But I think it's dope that he started with an associate.
Yeah, it is definitely dope.
So to all my people with associates, you can be like him.
Oh, yeah,
Don't
yeah,
listen
yeah.
to Jilla.
Nah, go get your education by any means necessary.
No, real talk. So you know what I'm saying. So when I break it down to you, like I gotta start with where it all started for me.
Yeah.
Like, gee, we was 1 foot. You know what I'm saying? In nonsense, bro. 1 foot in getting it, started. You know what I'm saying? On some positive. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, that's like where we was. Like when you got out of high school. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was just kind of thrown out to the, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever out there. Trust me. And you know what I'm saying? So we was 1 foot out there trying to navigate and understand our place in the world.
Right.
And then you know what I'm saying? I got a little insight where I was like, man, I want to go to school and do this kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Just try it out. You know what I'm saying? So we were kind of there. And then I think at one point I dropped out of school, right? And I realized I was like, man, okay, I'm hanging around a lot of dudes. Is these dudes really like my niggas? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's like, certain you got to, you know what I'm saying?
You realize none of y'all was doing that?
I mean, yeah, and still, is these, really just, my dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like, they looking out for me, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, at the same time, you got to get selfish. So, I got selfish at this point, right? And, I just kind of put myself at the forefront, man, and I had to ask myself what I wanted. Like, I didn't want to work, a job, dead end, you know what I'm saying? I was, working at a time, and I was like, man, this sucks.
Yeah.
This is weak as hell.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I'm saying, I would come to the crib, and I would look, on the TV, right? So, I'd watch, the bowl games. Yeah. And you watch the bowl games, right? And you just see how live it is.
Right.
Kids just no worries in the world.
Right.
You hear me? So, it's you watch that, and it's I'm sitting back I need that.
Man, I need that. I need that feeling.
I need that. I need to be in that crowd. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I got to be a part of that.
I need that experience.
And, that's what did it for me. And so I was, watching that, you know what I'm saying? I can really, pinpoint, experiences when I had, that watershed moment, that when my light bulb came on and I had an epiphany.
Right.
I can point back to them because they were so profound. You understand me? So, like I told you, one time I was watching this football game, and I was like, man, I got to have that life. I was watching, man, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? This is around the time USC was popping, you know what I'm saying?
On the football team?
This is pre-Reggie Bush, actually. No, because it was Matt Leinart. You know what I'm saying? And Reggie came right after that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh,
so
Matt Leinart and Reggie Bush played together.
They did play together.
At some point. I feel.
But he's older than us.
Oh,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then Mark Sanchez came right after that, didn't he?
Don't worry about
Yeah, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That was real talk. But hey, somebody hit the air conditioner in this mug. It's getting spicy up in there.
that would be called Remy.
Yeah.
That would be called Remy.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm over here looking like I'm about to go skiing.
yeah, so man, I got, like I said, man. Yeah, I don't believe you ain't hot, bro.
He cool, G.
Hey, you like a DC nigga, man.
cool.
Like
Yeah,
they were.
Bro, you got that weak ass 5 heartbeats, Mike. Hold on, bro.
Yeah, you just not noticing.
Hey. Yeah. So.
What were we talking about again?
Where I'm at exactly.
You're literally talking about like this is when USC was popping.
Yeah, USC.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Was popping. I got back into school. I'm about to be on my Robert De Niro, like one take, motherfucker. Like, I ain't gonna do it again.
Hey, we ain't in around
Get it
here.
right.
1738.
Hey,
That's what happens when you drink that shit.
but oh, hey, you turn that thing around, man. That little shit.
That's that.
Y'all just got me out here, bro.
That's that
Nah,
WCW
nigga.
Gene
What you
Oak.
mean?
Mean Gene Oak.
I feel like he was better with the like.
Yeah, he
the
was better off with the
yeah,
Price
with
is
the
Right.
little thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like the wrestler.
Nah, he
in
looked more
1990s.
professional with that
With
shit.
that-
That other Mike.
Mean Gene Oakland.
Mean Gene Oakland.
Gene Oakland. Hey,
That other Mike,
That
the other Mike, that nigga look like he's about to hit a backspin with that bitch.
I'm not even sure what that
Go
was.
ahead,
For
Quan.
live at night.
Yeah, so, you know, like I said, around this time, you know, amidst all the things, you know, and the chaos of trying to figure out life as a young man, you know, got serious with school, got into Rock Valley. You know, again, I had dropped out, you know, when I first went there, you know, with no vision. And then when I went back the second time, I went back with a purpose, and I saw, you know, something that I was interested in. It was mass communications.
Yeah.
So, kind of, you know, familiar, like you guys wouldn't even know this probably, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I've done radio shows in the past. I've done music videos. I've done a lot of that stuff. Shot shorts and everything. So,
Shout out, Professor Sheldon.
Professor Shelton, yeah, if you're watching this, brother, you know, you have been a tremendous impact. As a matter of fact, you know what I'm saying, not only has it been an impact in my life from Rock Valley, he headed up the communications program there,
Yep.
but he's, you know, written me, you know, several recommendations for me to even get master's degrees. Like when I went to NYU, actually, he helped me get like my first professional job.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. You ain't finna just sit up here and say that like you're gonna flex like that. My man got a master's from where?
Man, I got a master's degree from NYU, New York University.
Man. Dog, man.
Hey.
A
that's
black
what's up.
man. A black man, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm used to seeing black men get, you know what I'm saying, degrees
we
like that.
But we
Like,
not.
yeah.
But these niggas not though. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm close
Like,
to
for
that.
real, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We're not used to that.
Real talk. He actually also went to NYU.
You strange.
Yeah,
Saying.
real talk. That's-
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's real talk. So you know what I'm saying. But even before that, right? I graduated with the mass communications degree and you know, from Rock Valley College, an associate of arts. And then, you know, at that point in life, I was like, man, you know what? Like I was feeling myself, like for the first time in my life, man. You know, I got good grades, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I used to sit in the front of the class, man.
You know,
Hats, crack. You know, we came up in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Big body, clothes on, baggy.
Tall tees and shit.
I used to sit.
Ain't no way he having no towel tee.
Hey, hey, we dressed different, boy.
he
Hey,
was in the regular section.
we used to have a good time, man. But you know what I'm saying? I used to
on the
sit
large.
in the front. You hear me? I used to sit in the front of every class when I got serious about college, boy. In the front of every class, like the teacher was looking at. She had to look at me. You know what I'm saying? I was out here answering every question, getting 100% on tests,
Yeah.
getting 98% on tests, man. And like I caught myself like when I finally realized like I was a smart man, like nothing could stop me, man.
Your hair got a dent in it. I'm gonna keep it player with you.
Yeah, that's
It's supposed to. Okay,
yeah,
I'll just make it
my
sure.
hands are supposed to have.
No, but that side didn't. That side didn't look like it had a dent on it.
Oh
at
yeah,
first.
they got the dents.
I'm just making sure. I'm
that
just,
later.
hey, I'm already on that player shit. It just didn't, I couldn't tell from this side though.
Supposed to be there, bro.
Hey,
And he got the Dookie chocolate hat on, bro. That
Hey.
motherfucker.
And he has the nerves to say something about people.
we're used to this, baby. Hey, so
know that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, long story short, man, I'm gonna keep this one short, man, cause y'all joking and playing games like I don't know.
No, go ahead, bro. No, go ahead, bro.
Nah, but for real. Yeah. So, anyways, you know, went to Rock Valley, graduated. You know, was feeling myself, felt good about it. So at this point in life, we go back to the earlier part in the story when I said I was watching Drumline.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking like gears are turning. I'm like, man, I can go anywhere I want, man. I got like at least a 3.0 GPA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't never had this in my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everything everybody told me up to that point, oh man, if you don't do good in high school, you don't do this, you don't do that, like you're struck. You know what I'm saying? I teach now to this day, and I tell students that is a fallacy. That is a lie. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're not producing what, you know what I'm saying, society or, you know, adults think that you should be producing at a certain point in time does not make you a failure at any point in time. You hear me?
That's fact.
Like,
absolutely.
That's absolutely.
It can make things easier.
man, people.
Yeah.
I mean, it can.
It makes
It can.
easier.
But no, it's not the.
But you know,
time limit on that
it's
shit.
not the.
just
no
like
time limit.
just like I was talking to my nigga today, you know what I'm saying, and I didn't forget where I'm at in the story. You know what I'm saying? You know, but I was talking to my mans today, and you know what I'm saying. We was talking about that, like, you know, a lot of kids, a lot of, you know, people coming up, like, you know, whatever environment they're coming up in, like, they got to learn, you know, through experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to the OGs. You can listen to a person who has failed. You can look at the bum on the street and learn lessons from him, you know what I'm saying? If you extract what you need to extract from him, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times is, you know, kids will be hard-headed coming up, and they don't want to listen to nothing. But, you know, the smart kids, to my man's point right here, like, the ones that can see past the bullshit and actually be like, damn, like, okay, I'm gonna listen to what this motherfucker has to say, or I'm gonna listen to what this person is showing me so I can move and skate past that. You can skip levels.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's Mario Brothers, baby. Like getting in the portal and going to the end. You understand me? You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that in life, baby. Like you can cheat code in life, baby. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Like so, you know what I'm saying? I would tell like all the shorties, man, to like, you know what I'm saying, don't be afraid to listen to advice. Like take what you want and do what you do with it, but at the same time, like listen to, because everybody that's telling you something has got something to say that can benefit you. You feel me?
Right. That's facts.
Take something from it, man.
Yeah. So do you feel like a college education is necessary to be successful?
No, I don't. You know, success is relative, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get back to the question about my degrees, because I didn't even answer what all I got, you know what I'm saying? We got to start talking, but, you know, we got time. But, like, for real, no, a college degree is not necessary for success. Like, I don't think anybody should believe that, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this society.
And that's what you call, what's success to you? Like,
yeah, it's all relative.
Yeah.
It's all relative.
I mean, but you know, like, when you coming up in school, like middle school, high school, they always tell you, get your degree, go to college, blase. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So you think it's important to know who you need to know instead of having your information? Like you need to know.
I personally feel like is I mean, it can be go both ways. Is who you know and what you know. In his case, it was what you know. You know what I'm saying? Because clearly he got.
But you know what? I kind of feel like sometimes you gotta take yourself out of it sometimes. Because we've all seen people who are what you would call successful that didn't go to school.
Right.
Yeah,
but what you want your kids to do.
You want to go
I mean, I want them to do whatever was best for them.
You want them to get
You know what I'm saying?
But you know, but
had requirements, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it just depends on, for me personally, like, my father didn't go to school.
Yeah.
You know, but he set me up
to go to school.
You know, so,
my thing is, like, when you go to...
I don't think it can hurt. How about that?
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't think school can hurt.
Because, you know, sometimes you might be out of
now,
job.
if you don't graduate and you get all them student loans, it can hurt.
Yeah, it definitely
some of that.
Yeah. Like, you could be out of job for, like, so many years.
Drop out.
You gotta make that album, though. You gotta make that dropout album, you know what I'm saying? You don't make that shit, you ain't gonna make it.
That's me.
Shit.
No, that's me. That's
Oh, we got to pop up in another bottle.
you ain't got another.
Got to pop up in another bottle.
Pop up another one?
Yeah.
You want me to pop it down?
Yeah, I love
Shit,
college,
my man
man.
wants some
I
of
love.
that.
I ain't
Fuck
never
it,
graduated.
Hit mine, yeah.
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
hit mine.
You don't want
hit
it?
Oh, yeah, pass it to my man.
I'm straight on the champagne.
Oh, yeah, pass it to my man.
Just give me a-
Nah,
I love college though, man. College was a good experience, man. I ain't never finished. I'm trying. Well, I'm going to go back. I'm telling you that. I'm going to go back. But it's like the experience is like I think every 18-year-old, 19-year-old should experience college experience. I think college experience out of town, out of your region though.
But
Go
you
out
know-
of town.
But I think it's interesting though. We literally just had the question: do you think college is, pretty much you say you need it to be successful?
Yeah.
You think it's
Why do you want to go back? You know what I'm saying?
I want to go back I think it's more of a personal thing. Like something like you know, I mean, it's like if you start something, you want to finish something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, but that's exactly what it is. You know, I didn't go to college to get a job or do anything in particular with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. In this landscape, in this financial landscape, like sometimes that isn't the way to go about it. But at the same time, like you can't discount like experience and getting education and educating yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? So like the way that we think about education and like the current paradigm is just like it's all fucked up and it's skewed, you know what I'm saying? Because it's based off of production in a capitalist society, you understand me? So, you know what I'm saying? Going to school is actually a penalty, and it's actually seen as like something that's like, you know, actually not I mean beneficial in all cases. But at the same time, there's a lot of learning, a lot of education that goes into school that is intangible. You feel me?
I learned more from my peers, my experiences, than a lot of my professors.
Yeah, true. And you know what I'm saying? Living by yourself, actually, you know what I'm saying, studying, learning something, reading, like, you know what I'm saying? Like these are good skills that, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna need forever. And the actual experience of, you know what I'm saying, you know, I guess elongating or throwing out, you know, adulthood, you know what I'm saying, where you actually have to be in the present and work a job just to, you know, survive. Like if you can go to college and actually, you know what I'm saying, give yourself a little bit more time to develop and, you know what I'm saying, enjoy life, like it's going to be good for you, you know what I'm saying? For your quality of life.
That's why I tell people, like I be telling kids like, bro, if you going to go to college, unless you got some like major stamps, you know what I'm saying, some shit happen, you get like, you know, a baby, whatever, But like, if you're going to go to college, man, just stick it out. Let's go. Yeah. Don't take no breaks, because it's hard to go back. It might not be hard for some people, but bro, that's like the majority of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like just go back, just finish that shit. Just don't never stop. Just go. No matter how hard it is, just go, bro.
It's definitely hard to go back.
No, that's real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucking student loans get to calling your ass up.
Hell yeah.
You know you got a payment past due January 1st.
Man. And then that life start hitting you, boy. You start having a couple kids. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Hey. You get behind. You get to paying them Comcast bills. Yeah, shit gonna hit you hard.
On their way out of my house.
Man, what? They this close.
Comcast.
And they rude as hell.
They got some good ass Wi-Fi.
They got the worst.
They got the audacity to call me to pay them.
They Wi-Fi is amazing though.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Fuck they Wi-Fi. Man, my shit be going hard. I can't even watch no Netflix movies in the morning.
It depends on where you.
Why you watching?
I mean, just to get up, like I'm watching the movie. I got something playing in the background.
Oh yeah. They be showing me love sometimes.
Yeah, it's cool.
All right.
They cool
when
my
phones are getting blown up, bro.
So Ferris.
So yeah, man, give them your rundown. You still ain't giving.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like y'all, like you know, I'm like y'all politics.
I got some questions for him. So
yeah, so you know,
what is your definition of financial freedom?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question, baby, because that's what I'm after all day, every day. You understand me? Just being able to, you know what I'm saying, move how I want to move, eat how I want to eat, drink how I want to drink, live the life that I want to live. And if it ended tomorrow, you know, I did not go without want. You understand me? That's financial freedom. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that your kids are straight, making sure that, you know what I'm saying, they got all their essentials, the things that they need. You know, when you're able to live your life, you know what I mean, on your terms. Living life on your terms is essentially the definition of financial freedom.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's freedom to me.
Man.
So we talked before, and you said you started like saving money early. You know what I'm saying? Like when you was coming out of high school and shit.
Yeah.
What was the who told you, who taught you how to do this shit? Like your mom and your parents? Or Jay-Z?
Yeah. So. Yeah, good questions, man. Now these are real questions. So like,
What happened?
He probably just saw us all blowing it.
The nigga tricked it off. That nigga tricked it off.
Y'all niggas hotel every weekend.
Damn. That ain't for me, baby. That ain't for me. Nah, but like to answer your question, and that was a good little, you know, add on to that one, Jay-Z. Yeah, because you know, Jay-Z, the God, you know what I'm saying, has had a major influence on my life.
Jay-Z the God.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll let you finish your story.
Hey. Nah, but real talk, like, you know what I'm saying, in my story, you know, Jay, you know what I'm saying, starting with probably volume 1, you know, and later on having to go back to the, you know, to Reasonable Doubt and whatnot, he definitely has made an impact on like my development as, you know, as a man growing up as a kid. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would look at my life at certain points, and I still do to this day. Yeah. And I would like, no, like real talk. Like I would give myself like a litmus test. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like I'm at this point in my life, I'm living like this. Okay, this is like, okay, I'm in volume 2. I'm volume 2. You know what I'm saying?
So you measuring it up to take.
You know what I mean?
Going through the
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, volume 2. Okay. Now, you know what I'm saying? I'm in this zone. You know, that's how I used to think at a point in time.
Right now,
man, grinding,
you
bro.
Playing 1 or 2? Or you live?
You know what I'm saying? That's a good question.
The live band one.
That's a good. I'm gonna tell you like this.
Or you at Kingdom Come?
No, where am I at right now? No, Kingdom Come.
444.
Kingdom Come is.
Hey, nah, but for real talk.
Camp Confessions of Fire.
Yeah, I'm about jewels.
No, I'm not quite there, but no, I think more or less than anything nowadays, you know, I'm a mix of all of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, there's like a little bit of everything that I get. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look back, like, you like, man, like, did I ever even get out of the Reasonable Doubt stage? Because, like, man, that man was on some boss.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
That was beginning. Yeah.
On a boss tip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oof. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I can spit that entire album verse for verse off my dome.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I never listened to I listened to Reasonable Doubt like.
Bro, you smoking dope, man.
That's not one of my favorite albums.
6
Really?
times. I'm gonna keep it real 6 times. 6 times.
Jay-Z has
6 times.
A couple songs on that album.
Jay-Z has.
it's cool.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh, wait, on
I
what?
understand it.
Wait.
No. I understand it.
You know the basics, but
The
I'm
who?
not banging the whole.
He said damn
No, real
president.
talk. Reasonable Doubt doesn't
Don't
do
you
it
dare
for me.
put that on while I'm in the car with you right now.
But that's the first song I'm playing when we get back in the truck.
I like.
Look, I like it. It's cool.
I like
it's cool.
rock life.
Hey.
But I'm not. I don't really rock with Jay-Z.
It's not like
that.
I'm like.
But I'm not
Hey,
gonna say I'm lying and say I don't
That's
know
not
all
my
his lyrics.
favorite album.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not gonna sit up there and just like.
People just like group it in there.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not gonna tell you that's my favorite. I'm not gonna be
Hey.
like, man, I play that on.
I rock with my man.
break
I rock
at lunch.
I rock with anybody with a dissenting opinion. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we agree to disagree. But at the same time,
I like it.
we got to agree that you
No, look,
don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I'm right. But I'm right.
Look at
Yo, niggas.
I understand what he did for the coach. Man.
Yeah.
Cool, salute to
You know
Jay
what?
Z.
You know what? This my guys, man. So I ain't even gonna get
Oh
on
shit!
Jay-Z.
Look what we doing.
Yeah, mine.
But
Jay
shout
Z
out
the
to
man
him.
though. Jay Z,
No,
he the guy.
I mean, yes.
Hey, so
he the goat.
you into investing money in stocks and shit?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say, as far as like the stock market is concerned, I'm unapologetically ignorant. You understand me?
Okay.
But I have taken money and invested in other avenues, you know, at a time, even when I was very young. And you know, I would, you know, research different opportunities for, you know, long-term strategy when I was a kid. And you know, mostly it was just, you know what I'm saying, to create longevity till I'm 70. Living heavily, fuck, felony after felony, what? Nigga, you broke. What the fuck you gonna tell me? What? 22 twos for you motherfuckers out there. Can I continue?
That's some Jay-Z shit. Yeah, look, I can tell by his face.
I don't know what
I can tell by his face. That's what the fuck?
Hey.
Is that Reasonable Doubt?
22s.
Yeah.
Yo. So anyways, yeah, so
Shout out to
Jay.
He was rapping that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jay.
he was rapping. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's rapping like a motherfucker. I listen to it.
But suffice it to say, you know what I'm saying, the album was, you know, an impact in my life, and you know, it definitely you know, impacted me, and you know what I'm saying, exposed me to some different ways of thinking, you feel me? And even like, you know, what I was at and like where I thought I was doing,
Yeah.
you know, on the pavement, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like it just informed me to you know, a higher, you know, mind state, you feel me?
That's kind of the way I feel about Victory Lap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's like the
It's
new
like
new
Victory
kid.
Lap.
the new Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
It was Victory Lap.
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey, baby.
Oh, I've heard good things. I mean, like, I don't
It's
really,
amazing.
I don't
Yeah,
really
it's
tune
dope.
into music now, but I heard great things about
Yeah,
it.
it's amazing.
He did it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to finish championships right now,
Yeah, that's nice.
and next is Victory.
Trying to finish championships?
I'm busy.
I mean, but trying to
be
finish
living.
I'm busy.
Living my best life.
Gee,
I really don't even listen to music when I drive. You know, I be thinking. I need to win.
Yeah.
Hopefully you listening to the Unapologetically Ignorant podcast.
Yeah.
You know,
when
I
you
got
ride.
y'all.
Shout out to
Ron.
Hey, Ron, he even put it on Facebook. He's like, yeah, I'm about to go on the airplane. What do you say? You was on the airplane or you came back
from the flight?
Yeah,
for 6
layover.
hours.
He was like, I listened to it. He appreciated it.
Previous guest, he was a guest, and he brought food, and he set the bar.
Yeah, he set the bar.
He set the bar because he gave us great content
us, man.
and some food.
I was just happy to
appreciate
be there. The actual the
Man, we
footage
was
will
happy.
be done soon.
It's just now getting done.
What? We talking about your.
Man,
Look,
Hey, my man's dropped the camera 17 times, bro. No cap, man.
We gonna get it figured out.
Real for yeah, man.
Hey, but real talk though, I'm gonna keep it 100 and state, you know, for the culture.
Go ahead.
Please.
There's like
Please.
3-4 questions that I'm still in the back
Go
of my
ahead,
mind.
do
I'm still
your-
remembering.
Come on, bro, talk.
I ain't even finished.
This your platform,
You feel
bro.
me?
Conversation.
I got like, you know,
I'm about to run your script for you. You don't
I mean-
tell them what you got.
I think you already know, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you know, a couple master's degrees.
NBA.
Yeah, we got the Master of Business Administration on deck. Young Black. Yeah,
Young
we getting
Black.
it. Black Masters, baby.
Master of Philosophy at NYU.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Don't
Talk your
Don't short
shit,
yourself,
man.
man. Don't
Talk
short
your
yourself.
shit.
don't make me brag on
Talk
you.
your
Howard,
shit.
Howard,
man.
you.
I'll
You
do
supposed to
it.
be the front
You know what
runner.
I'm saying?
Hey,
I'm starting
Yeah.
to sweat.
look, that's
You
the
know what I
real.
mean?
That's the
Yeah.
rip. That's a 1738.
So I mean, we done talked about, you know what I'm saying, influence and saving money at a young age. You know, invest in diversifying. Hey, matter of fact, let me get drop some jewels if anybody wants
Go
to
ahead.
listen.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
jewels,
Chime in,
jewels.
like, you know, I felt like, you know, being at a young age, always it was important to diversify.
Yep.
You know, and even to this day, you know, I'm diversified in many different ways. Like, you know, when I'm out hustling, I'm doing different things. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just active. So it's really hard a lot of times for a lot of my guys, a lot of my dudes to, you know, get in tune with me like on the time. So one of my dudes get with me,
Right.
you know, any of us we can link like this and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's me like tipping my hat to y'all that, you know what I'm saying, we can even be in the same room, you know what I'm saying? All of us, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know?
Now,
Hold on.
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Actually, so like I know you said about like diversify, you know what I'm saying, but like, how do you feel your friends view you? Cause you be with like, you know what I'm saying, like white people. Like how your black friends, like I know some black people, like man, you know, like on ATL.
Oh, see, I thought I thought you was gonna
I'm saying,
flip
you know,
it.
ATL, you know, how ATL. When
Yeah.
it was like, man, I went to the white
Esquire, what's his name?
I
Was that the name?
Jackie.
Jack
whatever his name is.
Esquire. His name was Esquire.
he went
Yeah.
to, you know, I don't know who that is to sign a recommendation for him, but he was in a white neighborhood. So like, you being what you know, what I'm saying like you want excellence. You know what I'm saying? You want excellence for yourself. So how you feel like when you around your black friends, like some like friends that are really on the same level as
How do
you?
you feel about that? That's a
You
good
be
question.
around white people, and you might try to tell them people, but they ain't want to hear it. They don't want. They be like, oh man, you know, or they kind of like brush you off a little bit, or they kind of not recognize it. Like, how do you feel about them people? Like your home, like
Wait, do you mean like his black friends?
Yeah,
How they
your black
feel about
friends.
him
Yeah,
around white people?
like white
Is
people.
that the question?
Oh yeah, I don't have any issues like that. Like at this point in time, like, you know what I'm saying, all my niggas is on the rise. Like all my guys, you know what I'm saying, all my family, my cousins I love, you know what I'm saying? Like all my real dudes. Like they all want to be a part of, you know what I'm saying, that life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all about, you know what I'm saying, getting to the next level nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Everybody done grown up, we all out of that nonsense like white, like nah, they want to be around that too. Shit, how
Yeah.
can we get around that too? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
Because, you know, I want to be clued in. I want to be linked in, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me at a very young age, like I told y'all, you know what I'm saying? Private schools, all that, you know, but I grew up as a golfer. You feel me? So, yeah, and a wrestler, you know
Talk
what I'm
about it,
saying?
because we was talking about
Yeah.
that on the way
like,
here.
how the country clubs like kind of like accept you. No, it was funny. I mean, it's not.
So, you know,
It's not even funny. Cause
Yeah.
on some real shit, I wanted to get in this.
Look, man, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
bro. I don't be trying to laugh at Ricky, bro, but it's just the way this nigga be saying shit, bro. Like,
Country club pay the fee.
Yeah, I'm saying I know.
You gotta spend the limit.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't have the money. I don't have the
Yeah.
money.
Neil.
I don't have the money. But like,
Then you
I
ain't trying to
hold
go
on.
to the country club.
hold on,
Yeah.
Rick. Check it out.
Ooh.
We spoke earlier, you know what I'm saying? And I told you on this fashion shit, I look up to you and your bro.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
for real.
What's your influence on your style? You know what I'm saying? I see you got the motherfucking Gucci crew neck on with the motherfucking fedora. You dig the chocolate fedora. You dig with the Buscemi's on. Niggas don't even know what Buscemi is.
I just heard that today.
Bobby Boucher. Waterboy.
Yeah, I just found that out today. I didn't know what that was.
Bruh, like, I ain't gonna flex though, but this nigga been one of the flyest niggas ever. And they made that little list the other day when Gabe said, who one of the freshest niggas y'all know? And this nigga name wasn't on it, bro. And I was kind of upset because, like,
Disrespect.
I feel like
I forgot the names.
it was
Reevaluation.
it don't really matter.
Yeah, it needs to.
You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter.
Rearrange this list.
Talk
I
about
will
it.
pull out the awards. Just
The Rockford Awards, please.
Talk about this. Talk about this fresh shit, man.
Man. My man did the Rockford Awards.
That's all it is.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I got plaques on the wall.
hey man, it's just what I see.
You understand me?
It's consistency though. Like
Where you get your influence from though, as far as dressing?
Just being, you know what I'm
Better
saying,
not
open
say
to the
Jay-Z.
world.
Yo,
Yeah.
Letting the world get inside of me, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, seeing what you like and, you know what I'm saying, how it vibes with your spirit.
Yeah.
I like
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You just, you know,
ask fam
That's-
how long
that's
it
your
takes to
wave.
get dressed.
that's your wave.
How long it take
Hear
to
me?
get dressed?
No, for real.
That's like me though. I'm like a
No,
prima donna.
no,
So y'all niggas
no.
be in the, like,
You have no idea.
Y'all be like
Bruh.
squaring up outfits. They all had like 3
Low key,
outfits, like,
and
laid out.
if he saying it like this, you probably put like 3 different outfits on before you leave the crib, don't you?
No, it's not even that. He knows what he's wearing.
Nah.
Just ask how
He
long it takes him to
predetermined.
get
Nah, he know
G.
he got
on.
everything laid out for the whole week.
I mean,
They don't understand.
you know, you do what you do, but
Talk about it.
I can't really, you know what I'm saying, explain the secret in my sauce.
Yeah, I feel you.
No, you can't explain that drip.
I
it's hard
can't
to tell
explain
it.
the secret in my
You gotta
sauce.
know it.
You can't
You
explain
know what I'm
that
saying?
drip.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
hey,
Allegorically.
I ain't in my man's dressing room. You know what I mean? So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't, you know.
It's an art.
You know what I mean?
I can't explain it. You gotta
I
know.
mean,
an
You
art,
gotta have
yeah.
it.
Just with him
yeah.
and like, all right, first he go ahead, get the.
But what I'm
get
saying
the
is,
music playing.
but what I'm saying is, cause you know, like the way these niggas dressing nowadays is like everybody dressing the same.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody dressing like ASAP Rocky, or everybody want to wear sweatpants like Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you feel like the wave of fashion going right now?
You in my lane now.
Hey
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
we talking
Hey.
that real shit, my nigga. This was
Hey,
Unapologetic.
we push the culture forward, baby.
Let's get it.
Hey, you know, as far as, you know, fashion and, you know, what it is, you know, to you or, you know, anybody really, I think that, you know what I'm saying, it comes down to just, like I said, man, being in tune, you know,
Yo.
with your surroundings
Right.
and interacting with your environment, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, letting that, you know, guide you, you know what I mean? But, I mean, that's just, you know, that's just art in general, really. Like talking about, you know, content creating or, you know, just pushing brands or doing whatever you're doing. It's just,
So what, what fashion? What fashion people you look up to though? Like,
I mean, I don't know.
Like-
Fashion people, like, you know, I look.
you like the Virgils? Like Virgil? Or you like?
Oh yeah, Virgil's the man, you know,
Yeah.
from Rockford, baby.
Yeah.
Like that's the dude. That's a god.
Yeah.
Like that nigga Zeus.
Yeah.
You understand me?
He's man right now.
Virgil is like fucking Zeus.
Let me hit them darkies, Neil.
Like
Go ahead.
G. Like coming from the city of Rockford. Yeah, be easy with that. Coming from the city with the you know what I'm saying? Coming from the city of Rockford, and you know being like, you know, I feel to a lot of people relatively unknown.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people didn't know, you know what I'm saying? He was from, you know, our town.
Right.
And you know, to see him, I guess, develop and just, I guess, move on and project himself to the next level, and not only to the next level, but you know what I'm saying, like opening up relationships with people who were, You know what I'm saying? Capable of, you know, helping him push out his vision.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know, how do you link with like a creative like Kanye?
Right.
Yeah.
How do you even like get to the point where y'all like in tune with each other?
Right,
like,
right.
You know, like how we talking right now.
Right.
Like we in tune.
Definitely.
Like how do you even get there? You know what I'm saying? And like for him to be able to get there and then build on that and build his brand.
Yeah.
Dope.
And but like Kanye's shit is so motherfucking raw.
Yeah.
Because all them niggas is on.
As far as what, the fashion tip?
Yes. Don C.
Yeah.
Don C that guy though.
Virgil.
Sure, man. Yeah.
Them niggas that guy though. Them niggas are
Don
fucking
C, like the Don C. Jordans and shit. Yeah.
no, just everything.
Was it
Period. Don
yeah,
C.
Don C
Like
was-
that nigga's
yeah.
the guy, bro.
Yeah, man.
Is
Yeah.
it Ibn Jasper?
Yeah. But
Or Ibn Jasper? Who else?
I think Kanye
is on
stole a
that?
lot of swag. though. I like
As
Kanye.
far as with
He stole a
them?
lot
The
of
local
swag.
dudes, yeah, that branched off and is killing it.
Kanye, he's still a lot of culture though. He's a culture vulture. Low key.
You think so?
Yeah, the whole cut your jeans and cut your shirts. That's not hard.
I want. But you talked about this before, but I wouldn't say that's culture vulture.
I mean, that's the white people though. I mean, that's their culture. So you culturing off of them.
Facts.
So
they culture
would
off-
you- so would
they
you say-
culture off of,
When he first started, he was
white?
He was
So-
an Abercrombie and Fitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
polos?
So was Little Richard a culture vulture?
Jimi Hendrix.
I wouldn't call it a culture.
Was they?
vulture.
Okay, but that's the same thing he talking
I wouldn't
about.
call it culture vulture. I just
I don't
think
think
like he
Jimi
was.
Hendrix had his own. I don't know.
He
about
was like
Jimi
the
Hendrix.
first person who like.
He was. Them
Made
niggas
it
was
cool
doing rock
for-
and roll, bro.
Yeah.
Who? Okay. Who in the Dipset or besides? Well, hold on. Let's say who in G Unit was wearing pink
They were wearing
polos?
those tight tank tops. We don't.
I don't know.
Pink, I'm gonna say pink polos.
Who?
It was like gangster though, like man.
Pink polo. I'm gonna say wearing polos.
They were in all black ones.
Polos and book bags. Polos. Polos and
Kanye was original in that.
He can edit that out.
polos and book bags. You know what I'm saying? Abercrombie shit.
That's cool, though.
Like niggas weren't wearing that. Niggas weren't
No.
wearing that.
No,
shit.
no, that's what I'm
No.
saying. But you can't really say it's a culture.
I mean, but I'm saying,
Vulture. No, he tapped into it.
yeah.
though. But
You don't think that's still in their culture and bring it like Kanye, the
Like,
whole
that's what
grunge,
you- but
the
we
whole
all do that,
grunge,
though.
the whole grunge in Nevada wearing a mosh pitch and all that shit.
Is that-
and
But
that
you have to
really
think about
culture?
that point of view, bro. Like, you know, if he was raised, for example, my brother here, he
Yeah.
was raised in private school, so that's all he sees. So if he was black, he go to a white school and all they wear is Abercrombie and Fitch.
Hey, real talk.
He gonna end up wearing it just because.
So there's like, it's like, okay, there's like black person, it's like a white.
It's not so much a white thing.
It's
Because
what you're familiar with.
it's exactly.
Okay, so there's
it's
like a white.
requirement.
Okay, there's like everybody know that one
You
white
can't say
person.
you can't say white people. If they,
That one white person that grew up in around a black neighborhood that grew up. Like, we all know that
I had
one
a
white
platinum FUBU.
Yeah, platinum fat people to get their hair cut by black people, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. But you know that they was cool as hell. So like you'd be like, that's my homie. You want just because what he wearing and shit like that, you wouldn't think he culture vulture. You think he like
Look at Neil. Neil trying to get something. What you want, Neil? What you want, Neil?
So that champagne.
Look.
no, he wasn't
Hey, get the champagne for Neil. You should have seen how this nigga.
He over there.
Hey, Neil, funny man.
He crumbled
Hey,
up
grab
over
it.
there.
Hey, you should have seen how this nigga was
Oh, we
reaching
gonna
for.
let my man-
That
we gonna
bitch
let
ain't
my
even been open yet.
No, we gonna let my man
we
let y'all get it,
tripping.
man.
I said you creme de la creme over there, Neil.
So where do you think where do you feel like the wave of fashion is headed right now? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know. I just kind of do me. You hear what I'm saying?
I can dig it.
I don't even really pay attention to where fashion is going. Like
I can dig it.
my vision is for me. You understand me? Despite what's going on, or in spite of what's going on.
Yeah, you did.
You hear me? So like, you know, if I'm creating content, matter of fact, no, you see this right? Matter of fact, this is one of my designs.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I designed this.
I feel hard.
So you know what I'm saying?
I thought it was a real Gucci lick.
That's me. It's real,
You and the G, though.
real in the eyes is in the eyes of the beholder. Hey, just look.
It's a G, you and a G, though.
You hear me? Hey, you
Bruh,
understand me?
I know this nigga though, so I know like it's not far fetched.
What?
The Gucci.
Oh no, man.
Oh, that shit don't
We
even-
drinking Clico. Niggas don't even know what the fuck this is. But we ain't gonna talk about it right now. Hold on, don't talk
Smell
about
that
it.
shit.
So you like bow ties or regular ties? Talk about it.
His regular tie knots are official though.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure out his knot.
I got YouTube.
I'm still trying to
Yeah.
figure out his knot technique.
Yeah.
I got YouTube. My shit.
I love tying a nice Windsor knot
Yeah.
in a boat in a tie.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Yeah. So yeah.
So
Yeah.
what brand? What's your favorite brand to rock right now?
brand?
Yeah.
Hanes.
You see me, I rock me. That's Gucci, baby.
Okay. Talk about it.
Yeah, so I just I do my own thing as far as that's concerned. And you look at all the the great inventors.
What about that fedora? That's a nice fedora right there.
Yeah, nice.
That motherfucker clean.
Yeah.
You didn't even know
Thank
it's
you,
supposed
man.
to be dinner at first.
No. First of all, let me clear that up. First of all, look, bro, I wear hats like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the spirit of Whitney Houston.
Lose your eye.
But look though,
Hey, you had a strong
You know what I'm saying?
changed the whole course.
Intermission.
bro, the way if you was sitting right here and you was looking straight at this man's hat, it would look like ain't no dent in his hat. It look like it ain't no dent in one side,
Somebody up
bro.
with that right there.
You're getting there right.
Yeah, you right.
But
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I can't wear hats like that. My head, like, I don't know. I'm just too black, bro.
nah, you would look like
I look
you.
like motherfucking
hey,
like,
straight out the south. Yeah.
You would look like
Hey.
you look like a black pilgrim.
You know what I'm saying? Straight out the south.
Flannel shirt.
a black program.
Hey, but peep game though. Look, so check. I've been knowing you for a little minute now. You know what I'm saying? Probably since I was like, what year you graduated? 02?
03.
03? So I think I was a sophomore. Now, before we do this little interview, I did a little research on you, you know what I'm saying, before I asked some questions. And, you know what I'm saying, I see you. Well, actually, I don't know if you came to Greg's party with it. I know your brother did. But you know what I'm saying? Niggas be fucking with the big boy champagne, and I see you riding on yachts and shit.
Hey, he the first dude I ever saw get some Don P.
What the fuck is to this opulent lifestyle? And look, I ain't gonna flex though. When you said what you wanted to talk about, you hit me with opulence and decadence, bro. I had to Google that shit because I ain't know what the fuck that was, nigga. I am not T.I. You know what I'm saying?
T.I. ain't even T.I.
You know what I'm saying? I had to Google it, like, what the fuck? But yeah, though. What's with the extravagant lifestyle that you portray to live? Well, I ain't gonna say portray to live because I ain't gonna say portray. I ain't gonna say portray because you
Disrespect.
you. Ain't no disrespect. It ain't no disrespect. You clearly out here living it. You know what I'm saying? So talk about what's the huh?
What you trying to say? Disrespect? You know what I'm saying?
No,
okay.
I said he clearly out here living an opulent lifestyle.
Okay. I was fucking with you, man. We just fucking with you.
Yeah, talk about it.
Yeah, no. I feel
That shit motivate me, bro. I ain't even gonna
Yeah, what
flex,
about this
bro.
life you portray?
Cause I seen this nigga riding a camel with a cigarette in his mouth. I said, nigga, if that ain't goals,
That's gold.
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is. My man's on a camel with a cigarette in his mouth.
Shout out to Camel Cigarettes.
Camel.
Joe Camel.
Joe Camel.
Joe Camel.
Joe Camel.
Joe Camel.
That's a thing.
How many people from Rockford do you think see a camel?
A camel?
About 40.
I don't know, man. I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, where the
I
fuck
don't know.
my shot go?
Camels is out here. I feel like camels is out here for everybody. You know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go ride a camel. You know what I mean? Like.
Hey, that's a real, when you get on that motherfucker,
You're
was you
real
nervous?
shit though.
He said like it was go-kart.
That's real shit though.
Was you
No,
nervous?
but that's
Was you
real
nervous?
shit though.
Was you nervous on it?
Me? Nah.
I was nervous.
No, but I want you to talk
It kind
about.
of, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of uncomfortable because, you know what I'm saying? You kind of bony, you know what I'm saying? That thing is
like-
bony, goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
That hump is like steep hump.
Yeah, man. You know, that thing, the way the motherfucking spine be moving and
It's
shit.
like the
goddamn.
Mario, like the little,
Yeah,
the little,
yeah, real talk.
the transporter
Hey.
thing. Hey, but that shit look cool as hell though.
But do that shit.
Hey, how was it though? Like with the people that was on there with you, was like they can't. Do they speak English? The little
No.
people. That,
Broken
So they
English.
speak, you know, Arabic and French.
so you gotta have a translator then, huh?
Nah, so I was there.
He know that shit.
To
I
speak.
mean,
Arabic
I don't know
to
how
learn
they
Arabic.
He said he learned Arabic.
No, I was saying because
Yeah.
like you know how people like some proper Mexican language is not really
It's
like.
not the same.
the same
Oh,
if you go to
yeah.
it, so I didn't know how would it be.
But in Arabic, it's modern Fosa,
Huh?
and it's modern standard Arabic.
Oh.
So like most, I guess Arab speaking nations, Arab speaking people, or Arabic speaking people, excuse me. They can understand
It's like
like that
universal,
level,
yeah.
and they can read in it and write in it. You know what I'm saying? And I guess your ability to speak it closer to that will probably separate you from your class, and
Right.
probably to get to the next level,
Right,
especially like in government.
Man, I gotta be dope. Cause I be want to go out there, but I be like, man, I don't know if I can like read this shit. I got Google Translate everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm
No,
lost
but-
here.
But why do you like living this lavish lifestyle though?
I don't
You know what
even
I'm
know
saying?
what that lavish means. I just
Being you,
yeah, I don't.
living.
People do what they do or what they enjoy. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's
Like
not.
Ross be saying.
I don't portray anything.
No, I'm not saying you. No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
say,
I think I'm not saying. I'm not saying you portray nothing. What I'm saying is,
Whatever.
why do you like? Okay, you got niggas. Okay, this nigga rap. Why do he like to rap? You know what I'm saying? You got this you be on this fashion shit. You be on this black excellence shit. Like why? Why do you do what you do?
That's a
you know
that's
what
a
I'm
better
saying?
question for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
like
talking about like black greatness, black power.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everything that's beautiful with black.
Yeah.
I mean that's it. You know what I mean? Just being, like I said, man, I can't get into it enough. Tapping into your wave and
Yeah.
just enjoying what you enjoy, like, and enjoy it to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at a lot of people, and they'll express themselves in like half lives.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? They never really get to the, fruition of, what they're talking about or where they're trying to go with it.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying? They get halfway and, distraction or something else.
Yeah.
And something else comes up, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's the same cycle. But, I mean,
Women.
Yeah.
yeah,
My question to you is like,
women, yeah. I mean, if that's your, if that's your thing.
My question to you is like, my question
Yeah,
is like I know you you went to HBU school.
Yeah.
You know, so you
HBCU.
Yeah.
like HBUC.
HBCU.
He missed the C a few times.
Yeah, CC. Like Ross.
HBU.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
HB.
Yeah.
No, HBC, yeah.
Yeah, something.
You know what I'm saying? HU. You know what I'm saying? But like, how do you feel like, I mean, you're an educated man, you know what I'm saying? I believe you like really tapped in. Not being like, I'm not gonna say like you a woke person, you know what I'm saying? But you're a self-made man, you know what I'm saying? I can see that.
Yeah.
How do you feel like black people go about, how can I say this? Okay, how you think about black people like kind of still like installing us like our morals? Because you see a lot of black people kind of like, it's two separate like black people classes. You got the stay woke people that want to like hit the ground running, and then you got the people that's kind of like suburban.
Are you talking about people that's like in ground in our history?
Yeah, I mean, like not even that. I'm saying it's like a modern day people. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Ricky ass says, "Stay woke and hit the ground ready."
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but that's what it is though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people that's fighting for the culture, and you got some people that's trying to like not really like be like separate themselves from the culture, but they know that this is what I got to do to get to this point. Like people that I got to interact with white people. Some people like, oh, you with the white man? Why you ain't doing nothing for us?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like Fred, like, oh, well, you got that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Black people deal with. But I'm saying, but like, how you feel about like somebody that's want to separate themselves from a urban setting and then try to go to like the suburban setting? Like, how you feel about them type of people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody like
That's a good question.
Like, what advice would you give them? I would say that if you grew up in an urban setting, and you want to go to a suburban setting, it's nothing. I feel like there's nothing wrong with a suburban setting. Everybody wants to do good for themselves.
Right.
End of the day, but you know how some people like barrels in the crap. You know what I'm saying? They want to bring you down, even though they don't think they bring you down.
Right.
But like, how do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Like people that want to separate themselves.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, man, you don't answer to nobody but you.
Right.
You know, you gotta do what's best for you. Like, you always gotta be selfish. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel like, you know, anybody that wants to, you know, take themselves out of a situation and, you know, for growth or whatever, you know, incentive they get out of that, you know, that's on them.
Right.
And, you know, you just gotta own it. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So, like, no, you know, excuses or nothing, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't need like life coach. They just gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Put themselves first.
Yeah, because I mean, you did your thing, bro. Like, you actually, like,
Yeah.
like I said, you're a self-made man. Like, you did the steps.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, might have looked at you different, like, man, like,
Yeah.
you ain't one of us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah. But, you know,
but you did you, though,
Hey.
at the end of the day. Because, you know, it's hard, like, people don't really people only remember
Right.
the beginning stage and the end stage.
right.
They'll never, like, you know what I'm saying, they'll never acknowledge the beginning, like, the
Yeah.
between stage. You know what I'm
Nah, see, I don't think I ever had that issue with anybody because, like, all of my real
Right.
homies,
You surround yourself with good people.
you know what I'm saying? But all my day ones, like, people that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I may not have even talked to in years,
Right.
but, you know what I'm saying, that we grew up with, they know I'm solid.
Yeah.
Like, they you know what I mean? Like, it's not a question. So, like, you know, it's all love with everybody,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, with everybody on the strength, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's, you know,
That's what's up.
yeah.
So how important do you think reading is?
Oh man, very
Because
important.
I see you got a couple jewels over here. Think
Yes.
and Grow Rich.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The richest man in Babylon.
Yes, sir.
Trump, even though we don't fuck with him, he probably was talking some real money shit because this nigga got a lot of money.
This is Trump with the dark hair.
Trump with the dark hair. It's a difference? It's a difference. What's the difference? That's white Trump, not orange Trump. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how important reading is to...
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but a lot of this shit that we talking about tonight is a first in like the black community because like, man, it's okay. Unapologetically ignorant, man. It's alright. But when we do this next interview, you make sure that shit off.
It's all right, but damn, man. Yeah.
But yeah, man. What you read, man, and talk about it. Cause you know I never.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what this nigga on, bro. I don't know if I really fuck with Buddy, bro.
He brilliant.
He brilliant. I'm watching Netflix.
Yeah.
series.
He brilliant.
So
We gotta like him.
Yeah.
And he don't care.
He finessed the shit out of everybody.
So-
He's the king finesse. That's the
Yeah.
king finesse.
let me start. But so, you know, when you know, asked me to, you know, come participate, you know, in a dialogue, I was like, you know, let me think of some books. You know, and I was like, man, you know what? Some books that really impacted me. And when I tried to narrow the list down, I realized just how many books had impacted me.
Yeah.
Because, like, this is a pretty thick stack. And I could have picked, like, a whole 2 more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, you know what I'm saying? But, anywho, like, these books right here, these all impacted me at some point in my growth. Before I left for college, I picked up this book in, like, 2007. And, you know, at the time, you know, Trump was, you know, he was a celebrity.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you know, you know, he did what he did. He was
Yeah.
doing his thing. You know what I'm saying, on a big level.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Right,
so
shit in there.
you know, I was interested in reading his books,
I'll go ahead.
and this book just always made an impact on me. You know what I'm saying? Despite his character,
Right.
and you know what I'm saying. You can still, like I told you, you can learn from everybody.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
everybody got a
And
story.
take it and, like, you know what I'm saying, like his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? That ethic right there. That's why he's president. You know what I'm saying?
There you have it.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. That mother's on the run right now.
Trump.
Hey, they, you know what I'm saying?
They on his ass.
They pulling. Hey, and
They on his ass,
hey,
bro. They finna his whole administration finna come crumbling down, bro.
I mean,
you know what? No, I don't think he cares no more because he already accomplished the goal that he wanted to get.
They can't indict him though.
You know what I'm saying?
They can't indict him.
They can't. And he fucked Stormy Daniels.
They can't indict
And that bitch pussy probably smell like sandpaper.
Yeah, they can't.
Or roses. I don't know.
Hey, now they can't indict a sitting president.
They can't. They can't.
They ain't beefing with Jordan.
So
They can impeach his ass though, right?
He could get impeached over some shit, but you know, they could bring charges on him after he leaves. You know, the presidency.
Yeah, he's very upset.
So
upset.
Hey, so we usually ask our guests what they want to drink, and most niggas say Hennessy. You know, we got a couple Remy requests.
yeah,
Clico. What made you? Why you fuck with Clico?
yeah. So for me,
This some player shit right here. This shit smooth as hell.
yeah, I got a little story about Clico.
Okay, talk about
Can I
it.
give a story
So-
about Clico when you done?
Yeah, you can for sure,
You and Clico?
for sure, for sure.
All right, for sure.
You know, so you know, I used to live in New York in Manhattan. I worked in Soho for a French company, Vent Privé.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vent Privé. I worked for them. I was a receptionist. It was a startup company. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of energy, a lot of good vibes. You know, a lot of smart young people trying to push and you know, keep this company afloat, make money. So anywho, Vent Privé, they were actually the pioneer in the flash sales segment. You know what I'm saying? Online sales, like flash sales. So if you're familiar with companies like Gilt, Ideally, Rue La La,
Yeah.
stuff like that, they were the first ones to do that. But they did it in Europe, and then the American companies that I just mentioned followed. So they tried to. They're huge in Europe.
Yeah.
And like no one can mess with them over there. Like they're huge. I'm talking about like the owners are billionaires. You know what I mean? And I would routinely meet these guys. They would come to Manhattan, like, you know what I'm saying, all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking about like billionaire French dudes. You know what I mean? Like, what's up? So anyways, I would talk to these men and you know, I noticed that they were always drinking Voo. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, you know, we grew up drinking, you know what I'm saying? Brute. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Hook me up.
Hey, we were drinking Brute. You know what I'm saying?
That Clico fire though.
So, you know what I'm saying? After a while, you know, I taste tested and, you know, after getting into like the other champagnes that they say you should drink and all that, listening to media, I was like, man, this champagne right here is a lot cheaper and tastes better than most. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was fire. That shit alright though.
Yeah, that's definitely a solid bottle of champagne. Like, and you know, and that's the best.
Yeah. Champagne not my thing,
Sip
but
it.
it's cool.
My turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn.
What's your turn?
All right, man. Alright, so Ferris. So we actually we've been friends for what, maybe 2 years now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Too strong though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Me and this man became friends like,
yeah.
like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? In adulthood.
On some cool, on some
You know what I'm
me.
saying?
I apologized to him. I didn't even have to, but it was just a G move, you know.
Yeah, he did.
You know.
Call him and apologize.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
No, because the truth of the matter is, like back, you know what I'm saying?
Right, it's too-
His girl at the time. This is real talk though.
No, we listening.
His girl at the time was like my.
What happened now?
My phone died, so I touch it back up.
Oh, you got a charger?
No, not here, not up here.
I ain't got no charger now.
Neil showing his ass.
We finna be done. We finna be done in a minute, Neil.
Showing his ass.
Neil got something popping off. He got something. We finna be done in a minute, Neil.
You got one of my old freaks downstairs coming out.
Hey,
What'd you
wait.
say?
Time out. Tell your story, man.
Where you want me to start?
Wherever you're talking about.
All right, man. So, you know, I pulled a G move and I had called him and apologized to him because, real talk, his girl at the time had been my friend for years, though. But, you know, like, I know Quan. You know what I'm saying? I know Quan drinking Kane. I know him since I was kids. You know?
Yeah.
So, but I was never really friends with him. But I was friends with his girl. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool with this girl, and I would talk to this girl, but like, not really talk to, you know what I'm saying? I'll say what's up to him, but be like really cool with this girl. Yeah. You know, and all that. I'm like, that's kind of phony. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be, like, I'm all in your face,
right?
But I still talk to your girl.
Right.
But me and her just friends, but it's just still fake because I'm in your face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got choose. You know what I'm saying? So, so I had him like, man, you know, out of the blue, like, you know what, some hope. You know what I'm saying? It's a, you know, like, I wouldn't like it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to do it. So I was just like, but I was about to get married. I was like, and it was like a few weeks before my wedding. I was like, but I'm going to Vegas. Come. He was like, bet.
Dude, you know where I was at? You know where I was at when we was talking about when you invited me there?
Where?
I was on the Caribbean Sea.
Flex.
Oh yeah, because the one
that's a light flex.
Yeah.
That's a light. That's a flex.
Yeah,
that's a light flex.
I was like, come. He was like, bet. And like he came out to the bachelor party in Vegas,
too.
and still real talk. He's been my traveling partner ever since. So like,
that's dope. I ain't got no traveling partner, but my girl, we go to Chicago together. But
Vegas. I love it.
I hate Vegas.
You hate it now?
I love Vegas. I love Vegas.
Lost. LOSS. Vegas.
He took some L's.
I take L every time I go.
What'd you do?
Hey,
I want to talk about it on
hey, so
I ain't gonna drive
so
but real talk though. So the clique. So we went to Vegas. So I was turning 30 that year, and I threw a 30th birthday bash in Phoenix, Arizona. So he came out, and we went to the liquor store. And this is the difference. And it's like goes back to like people who save money and people who like from the South who don't really care if you got it, right? Yeah. So we go to the liquor store and we're making all of our rounds because he had ordered me this dope cake. You know what I'm saying? And he ordered me this really nice cake, so we had to go pick up the cake, but we had nothing to put the cake in, so we had to go get something from the cake thing, from like the pan shop. So we go and they're like, you know, you can save 20% if you sign up and do the, you know. And I'm like, man, F that quandary. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a difference though. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about how many times people like do that type of stuff that we never do.
Right.
You know, so I was like, damn, he'd be serious about that, right? Don't think nothing of it. So we go to the liquor store. We're going to get the liquor for my birthday. And I grabbed some Moet. He's like, you still drinking Moet?
Man.
What was your issue? You know what I'm saying?
Clico.
You know, he's like, nah, man, this. I'm like, what? Like this. I'm like, all right, fine. We get it. Everybody enjoys it more than they would enjoy Moet. I don't even drink Moet no more. Truth be told. I really don't mess with champagne though. We got talk though. That's how he put me on. That's clique. Like I went and grabbed some Moet. He's like, oh. You on that south side, you on that Moet.
And so we got a frequent question.
Yeah.
Does Farris Harper lick ass?
He does this every time.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Ass?
Go ahead.
What kind of question is this?
Yes, that's it.
Hey man, unapologetically ignorant, man. We gotta know.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I gotta interject before you answer that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like this.
And I'm pretty sure that on all them books,
let my man-
over there,
Yeah.
ain't nothing about
Looking ass up.
nowhere about the. It's literally about looking ass.
No great man. Hey,
Yeah, exactly. W.E.
Hey.
Du Bois did not
Hey,
look ass. I'm sure that.
I don't know. Hey, I don't know what the fuck, Web Du Bois. Hey,
You gotta look. Yeah, he probably
I don't think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
I don't
no.
give a fuck about that, man. Hey,
Real nigga. That's real nigga shit, though. That's real
Hey.
nigga shit.
You had jealous.
My nigga, Web Du Bois.
I don't lick ass no more.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this.
You quit.
She said she don't. She said it feel weird.
Hey.
That's retired.
Hey,
She said it feel weird. So I said,
Banners of the Raptors.
I don't think people get their jerseys retired.
hey, I don't lick ass no more,
They
man.
just quit. They get Carmelo.
Hey.
Waved.
I'll never quit.
You'll never quit.
Nah.
So you still lick ass?
Hey,
Real nigga, my
hey,
nigga.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
You a member of the? You a,
Congratulations to the both of you.
Fuck you, man, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, real nigga. That's a real nigga right there, my G.
Absolutely.
That's what's up, bro.
Hey,
Congratulations.
what the fuck? Hey,
I'm happy for
You
both
and
of you.
Hey, bro.
that's a
Hey.
I ain't never-
I do what I do.
That's a
Hey, a real nigga,
Do what
bro.
you do.
I lick ass, bro.
Hey,
I thought she said it feel weird.
She did. Hey,
What's the story, man?
Hey.
Are you trying to sound cool? 'Cause he said-
no,
I
bro.
thought you just said you quit.
Nigga, she said it feel weird. I ain't licked ass in a minute, but nigga, but if it come down to it, nigga, I would lick my girl ass. That's my bitch. I mean, that's my girl, and she ain't no bitch. I'm sorry, baby. Edit that out, now.
Shout out to you.
hey, I need to. Hey,
So hold on. So what is the time limit for you to be like, all right, I'll lick her out?
What you mean? What's the time limit?
Like, I mean,
Niggas ain't volunteering.
No, I'm just not. No,
Like, what's
No,
the
but-
set point? Like,
no, bro.
I've
We
been
gotta
with
be.
her for 3
We
months.
got. No, we gotta be
God.
together at least a year.
A
If
year.
I'm finna consider licking your ass,
That's the mark.
Listen, man.
I ain't
So
gonna
when
say
she
it's
be
a
like-
mark.
She be like,
Hey.
here.
You're rich.
This is
Look,
here.
look,
everybody,
look.
hey, everybody be lying.
What you say, Neil?
Why y'all be lying?
Thinking
I ain't
you're
like
rich.
her laugh,
Just
bro.
What you say, Neil?
Word to God.
Hey,
thinking you're rich.
I mean, ain't nothing
niggas
wrong
be,
with
hey,
it.
Hold on,
hey,
hold on,
niggas be
hold on,
stone capping,
hold on,
boy.
what-
They be
what-
capping like a motherfucker.
Hey,
I ain't gotta talk about
Hey.
that. Goes on in sacred.
Hey, give Neil the mic. Give Neil the mic. Ron, give Neil the mic. What'd you say, Neil?
I said the author of Thinking You're Rich, Nathaniel Hill, he talked about sex transmutations.
Napoleon Hill. What'd you call him?
I got that book right.
Oh, no.
He called him Nathaniel.
Yeah.
Wait, his name is Napoleon.
Napoleon Hill, okay,
Yeah.
I was close.
I'm not sure.
Hey, I got that book right
Baseball
here.
player name.
And there's a chapter in there.
Talk about it, Neil.
There's
I'm
a chapter in
listening.
there on
I'm listening.
sex transmutations and sexual thoughts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he ain't saying nothing about eating no ass.
Man, no,
don't
but
give a- hey.
it's just something to please your woman, bro. Ain't no wrong with it. Like, bro,
Hey,
y'all.
time out. Wait. Do y'all, hey, you let your girl eat your ass?
Do my girl eat my ass?
No, I'm saying I don't care about what you and your girl do.
No, is that what you
I'm
just
saying,
asked me?
I'm
We
saying
don't wanna
hypothetically. I'm saying
Would I let my girl eat my
That's what I'm
ass?
saying,
know.
yeah.
No, probably not.
Okay.
Oh shit, so you ain't do
Probably.
that?
So no.
Huh?
Yes, maybe.
Oh, so
Would you let? Would you let?
He said probably not.
Would you let your girl lick your ass?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, I let her do what she want to do. I don't give a fuck. Hey, like goddamn, like okay.
Talk that shit, nigga. That's some real nigga shit, bro. That's some real nigga shit. Nah, I ain't gonna flex though.
That's my girl. Like, hey,
no moment be like,
hey, I mean, like, I ain't like listen, like.
Hey, no,
crazy
bro,
shit.
we grown as hell, bro. No, as long as you ain't letting the bitch stick nothing in
Nah,
you,
hell no.
that's what I'm saying. That's a no.
People are into that.
yeah. So what if somebody? What if?
Hey,
What
no,
if-
we
what if
nah,
she's
hey,
into her-
nah,
what if
we
she
ain't-
like
hey,
that?
we-
She's into her man
Nah,
that
she don't
way.
like it that much.
What?
I'm saying.
Hey,
So
she don't
you
like it that
so-
much, dog.
What if she
You
into
get
it?
a- you get a little freaky girl. She's like, yeah, I
Never.
got these toys and shit.
Bitch, you not sticking nothing in my ass. This is an exit on.
How you know though? She didn't flip you all type of ways. Got you.
Bro, I'm not finna let no female flip me, bro. What are you
She
talking
lit your
about?
ass up
Looking
and down
like
like a slip and slide.
wet.
And then she did. You know what I'm saying? She did.
You wet as hell.
You wet.
I know
She
it.
done- She just slip. She done lick that tongue around your motherfucking ass.
Bro, I know what. No,
And there goes an index.
I know what the fuck going on.
Motherfucker be like, whoa.
I know what's going on, bro. I'm not finna be that wet because to where this bitch just flipping me over. I'm a grown ass man.
I just gotta be flipped, though.
That's what he said, bro.
I'm saying, women are motherfuckers. They might be like, yeah, baby, come on.
I'm grown. I ain't going, bro.
The shit. The blue.
Hell no.
Slip that motherfucker.
Hell
in.
no.
The
Y'all
old
niggas
trickery.
funny as hell.
Funny as
She did the
hell.
motherfucker switch hit on your
Man,
ass.
you know what? I'm just happy.
What you say? What you been saying all night? I'm just happy to be
I'm just
here.
happy to be here.
Hey, that's the mantra.
Man,
Yeah, man.
people been stealing it lately, though.
Hey, Chad over here saying we crazy as hell.
Oh, he checking us.
What up, Chad
Shout out
P?
Chad, man.
Hey, so New Year.
Hey, I wanted to ask my man's Chad P about the do we let his girl eat his booty?
What?
Was that the question?
Chad, you let
Chad.
your girl eat your booty?
Chad, I don't know about you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know the whole bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. You might. I mean, I ain't mad at you though. You know what I'm saying? I do the same thing, probably.
Hey, so when you be going on trips, instead of renting foreigns and shit, do you be renting camels?
It depends
I
where
don't
you.
think they're gonna get you where you really need to be.
It depends where you at, baby.
Been for 20 minutes.
It depends where you at.
Egypt. What's your favorite place to go? Overseas. Fuck domestic. Overseas.
Man, I don't know. Overseas, like right here at home, like I love Mexico.
Mexico.
I'm gonna go. I want to travel.
So international is Mexico?
No, I mean like man, I don't know. I like Mexico a lot.
International.
Shit, but that mean
Hey, yo,
that
but
is
we going to-
international.
You
But
been to
mean, like,
Belize?
Europe? I know. I never been that far
We
south.
going to Rome 2020.
20.
Rome?
As soon as I'm done with
Sounds
nursing
dope.
school, we going to Rome.
I need a
2020.
traveling partner.
Yeah,
Ricky,
that's the graduation.
Ricky, we need to hit some spots, bro.
See what's up.
Yeah, bro. We need to go.
Yeah, man. Hey, as soon as y'all get to Poplar Grove, hit me.
Poplar Grove.
Nah, but
That's a gated community.
yeah.
Real talk, they don't be going either.
You can't even do shit up there unless you got a motherfucking request.
So you got New Year's coming up. You got some goals you want to accomplish. I don't do that resolution shit. And that
For real?
Nah,
You ain't got
man.
no goals, bro?
shit. No, I said goals and resolutions is two different
I think
things.
we all should do some resolutions right here.
What? Okay, go.
We all give-
You go first.
Yeah.
No, he's
Okay, Kaylin, you go first. What's your
we all get
New
resolutions
Year's
right here.
resolution?
Yeah, I got
My New Year's resolution?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, if, I think, a big thing for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm busy. Like, I'm always busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm active. So, I feel like the women in your life, you gotta give them your best, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause,
Talk that
you know what I'm
shit.
saying? They give you a lot, you know what I'm saying? Even,
Talk
you know what I'm
that
saying?
shit.
When they're going through, you know what I'm saying, their personal things. So, like, just me, like, as a man, like, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, I've been with, women, in the
Yeah.
past, plural. So,
Talk that shit.
like, you know what I'm saying, you just want to learn and, become better. So I just want to be better for the woman that's in my life, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's
That's
what's up, man.
Yeah,
That's
that's
dope.
what's
That's dope.
What about you, Ron?
That's a boys to men.
For me, I think my New Year's resolution is going to be honest, like, Ferris will tell you, like, we travel, we kick it, we do all this cool, fancy stuff. I think my New Year's resolution is going to be every month of the year, put something into my house. Do something to my house. You know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying?
yeah, that's what's
Do
up.
something to my house every month of the year.
Build that equity.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what though? As soon as I put some new carpet in the living room and paint it, the damn the dude that actually sees how much your house is worth was like outside, like he peeped game off top.
Oh, he's watching you?
Yeah, he followed us from Menards with the carpet. Though. Hey, what's going on over here?
What about you, Nelly?
I'm gonna get my blood sugar controlled.
Hey, that's big, G.
That's big, bro.
That's big.
For real.
That's big.
That's all I really want to do.
Right.
My nigga said he want to get his blood.
Hey, that's
You wanna
real
put the
fast,
champagne
man.
down?
Hey, my nigga said.
The champagne,
yeah.
the champagne,
Hey, my nigga-
might
my
not
nigga-
be
Yeah, I might be here.
My nigga Neil said he want to get his blood pressure.
He did blood sugar though. That's serious.
Blood sugar.
We laughing over.
That's some
He
real
show-
nigga shit,
That's
though.
a black
Hey.
issue.
He show up with all the foot. Though.
What about you, Rick?
That's a black
What
issue.
happened?
Yeah.
Shit.
What about you? What's your New Year's resolution?
Yeah, man.
Shit, man, this probably be a better husband.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. I mean, there's always room for improvement. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
So, better husband. I want to get more fitter, man. I think I've been more lax. I think
Get your body right.
Yeah, get my body right, get healthy. What I'm saying, I've been drinking too much.
Yeah, I feel you.
Smoking,
It's the podcast
cigarettes.
been doing. You been smoking cigarettes? So you tripping?
And then I took out.
Ferris wouldn't know. He's always been like a little bit smart. But like when you've been an athlete and your routine is every day, you do this type of stuff,
Yeah.
and then when that's like removed from your life,
You're like, fuck.
you know what I'm saying? You
trying
can
to work
go
the
like
short-
I
yeah.
go to the gym, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
that's
go
what I'm
to
like,
the gym,
yeah.
but it's not the same as getting those
It's not
putting
that.
those 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that's what I want to. I want to
every day.
be.
Yeah.
That's what I think when I want to be more disciplined. I want to be more disciplined to my life habits.
All right, then let me move these chips.
What
Get the sodium. That's what, and I'm trying to cut down on my sodium. Get the fucking
what
sodium.
about you, Sonny? What's
Yeah,
your
man,
New
that's
Year's
noble. That's
resolution?
noble, dog.
Yeah, man.
It's noble.
Down.
It's real noble.
Be a better me, man.
That's
Better you.
I feel you.
And start putting out some of these hits.
Yeah, you need to put this
There you
music
go.
out,
Your New
man.
Year's resolution is get a hit.
Speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rap.
Me, I just want to build a closer relationship with God.
Yeah.
Get this bread right. You know what I'm saying?
Might as well.
Take this podcast to the next level.
Oh, definitely.
Better tithe.
You know what I'm saying? And
Well, you gotta pay tithes.
work on my stamina with my sex game because I've been kind of.
You can't say you want to build a closer relationship with God.
Yeah, I definitely need.
Hey, when did God become a banker?
Give it ties.
When did God become a banker?
No,
You know
but
what?
I do
God's
need.
God's not a banker, and tithe is not really money though. It's just
Hey,
giving him your
hey,
best.
Yeah,
God
yeah,
became-
you're giving
That's all it
God
is.
became a
You
banker. Yourself.
God a banker?
They wrote him as a
Why
banker.
did he get mad at Cain?
He was pulling tithe.
Why did he get back?
He got mad at Cain because he gave him not his best. He just gave,
That's right.
My money.
Hey, you funny as hell.
Come to heaven, cuz.
I don't think it's really about paper.
dog. What you want?
He did have to. He helped the
Hell
taxpayer.
no. Yeah, I hear you.
What you want?
Matthew was a taxpayer.
Yeah, I'm saying.
helped him
Hell,
out. Yeah,
It's a tax
to collector.
Definitely.
That's
That's
his
how the
disciples.
agents act anyways.
And then there was
Yeah,
the one
yeah. Yeah, I'm
guy,
saying.
Hell yeah.
Anyways.
anyways, man. No, that's
Well-
cool. We all got New Year's resolutions.
Man, look, we just need to stay focused, man. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, get this bread.
Stick as one.
You know what I'm saying? We black. We need to focus on our young kids coming up in the community, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
know,
that, and that's why I think this episode is necessary because it's a lot of black people that don't know about getting an education or getting a master's or you know what I'm saying, investing in stocks or even on this fresh shit, like you know what I'm saying, like niggas, everybody want to wear these motherfucking skinny ass jeans and
Or
these
champions. When did champions get that?
man when they you know what when they got a
Champions
new
was the Kmart brand when I was a kid.
when they
was a
got
roasting gear.
they look
That's the same thing as Riddle. That's the same thing as Riddle. When I was a
they
You
re
gotta see your R. You was getting roasted.
they rebranded themselves, man. That's all it
dope.
was.
I
You know what I'm
like
saying?
And the
And
next thing you know, South Pole gonna be back.
no, you tripping.
South Pole, School of Hard Knocks.
Tell me about South Pole. You been rocking South Pole.
I never rocked South Pole, bro.
You never rocked South Pole.
No,
I
I didn't fuck with South Pole.
South Pole coming back. South Pole dead.
South Pole.
I fucked with.
That's the whole thing. Niggas had on
Dad,
South Pole,
Vocal.
niggas had on North Face.
Hey, vocal.
Vocal.
I have vocal. I have vocal.
Okay.
I
Hell
had a
no.
couple items when Nelly was tripping with the
I
price.
fuck with
Hey, we rockin' Rockaware. You know what I'm
Rockaware,
saying?
Nietzsche.
A Nietzsche, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, I was-
Pepe. Hey, I was rocking Pepe though.
Some people used to wear that shit.
I fucked with Pepe, bro.
You better wear Fat Farm.
Bro, I fuck with Pepe, bro. And Jabot.
You have
But you know
Fat
what I'm
Farm
saying?
shoes on.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? See, I can't even, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give my props too, because you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You came up behind me.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You were
like,
wearing Pepe,
nah,
he started
no,
wearing
but fuck Pepe. You know what I'm saying? It's like some real nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so my man came up. You know what I'm saying? I remember like watching your evolution. You know what I'm saying with Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying, when you first came out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like me, I was in DC.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? You know, you would see more shit, and I would see you. You know what I'm saying? I would see all that shit.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying, where you started at. And you know what I'm saying? What was it? The purple? You was on some purple shit or something?
Purple. I was wearing the black label shit. You remember the black label from Burlington?
Yeah, I know the black label.
What was the name of that
on
shit?
the back.
That disc?
Oh wait, Purple.
Nah, whatever the album cover was that you made, or that mixtape.
Welcome to Planet Swag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was my first one. That had to been when you was in DC.
Yeah. So that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. So I'm
yeah.
saying, like, so for me to look at you,
Yeah.
and that's the perfect segue, you know what I'm saying, and what
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
talk about real
yeah,
quick,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Is that, you know what I'm saying, I've watched you evolve, like, on media, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have you seen me in person?
Outside of school.
Outside, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying, just throw out, like, general, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
Shit.
if you would have seen
Maybe
me,
not. Maybe like 5 times. Maybe. You know what I'm saying?
that's, you know what
I
I'm saying?
seen you at the graduation when y'all niggas had them velvet polo slippers. I said, these niggas killing shit. This nigga got some velvet Ralph Lauren slippers on, my G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the fucking dress slacks hemmed up, goddamn it,
I think I had on
about an inch and a half.
Yeah.
Niggas don't be knowing about that fashion shit. Y'all niggas paid the way, bro. I ain't even gonna cap, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all these niggas paid the way for me, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Put something
saying?
comfortable on her.
Hey,
For real, bro.
that's real talk, though.
I appreciate that, my nigga,
what
for
I'm
real.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
I
put it
can't.
out
I
there,
love
you know what I'm
fashion.
saying?
Huh?
We represent though, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is though, you know, putting Rockford on the map in places, you know what I'm saying? Like for me to go out places and get respect, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
and
love.
motherfuckers respect it.
That's
Yeah.
love.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, like I love being out there in the field because it's like, man, you be out in New York, motherfuckers fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's
Yeah.
like, cause it's a vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's
Right.
a wave. Like you either fit into the wave or you don't. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers out there.
So you don't.
And real talk,
know what
this,
I'm
why,
saying?
this is
And
why
that's
I
what it's
rock with
about.
Ferris though. Like when we be somewhere and they ask where you from, we actually say Rockford.
Yeah.
You know, like I heard
I hate people that say Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Right outside. No.
You
like-
from Rock? Say Rock, bro.
No, but seriously,
Yeah.
like, you know, and you sit there and wait to see what somebody gonna say, right?
Yeah.
Where you from? Rockford.
Yeah, you like, what's that?
Right.
Not, I might be able to hang out with him.
Yeah,
No,
not
you know,
bad.
like,
Yeah,
like,
right.
Not bad.
That's what that like? That's Illinois. Yeah, Rockford, Illinois. bro.
Yeah, actually say your city, man, and represent it
I
proudly.
hate people that say
But-
that. I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
You grew up middle school,
Here's the thing.
elementary, and
Here's the
high
thing.
school in
all
Rockford.
they know is Lakeshore Drive and
Hey,
Michigan
hey,
Ave.
I'm gonna keep it real with you from a person.
At Ohio Street.
You know, I live,
Ohio
you know,
House.
Yeah.
hey,
North Wacker, Upper Wacker.
hey, but keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I've lived, you know what I'm saying, in DC. I lived in New York, so like being out there, you understand that when you tell people you're from Rockford, and then you know what I'm saying.
You
tell
gotta
them, like,
explain Chicago.
Well, you just say, all you say is like, oh, I'm from Rockford. Like, what is it? 70 miles, you know what I'm saying, west of Chicago.
Yeah.
The only thing motherfuckers hear is, oh, Chicago.
Chicago.
Right.
Yeah, Chicago. Oh, that's Chicago.
You say that shit at the same time.
But like
So you represent your shit.
That's
like,
how it was.
That's how they hear anyway. That's how they hear.
when I was in Memphis, though,
And I don't
honest to
like
God,
shit,
I was in
whatever.
Memphis and I was like, we were playing spades somewhere, and that's where you used to play spades for your life. Like if you renege, it gets bad.
Yeah, real shit.
Real talk. And like, where you from? Like, I'm from Rockford, Illinois. And like it was some random dude there. He was like, Route 2? He drove trucks though, you know what I'm saying? He's like, Route 2?
You like what?
Like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
You be surprised though. You be like what?
Yeah, he's like,
Damn.
oh, that's
As
the
soon,
Rockford
but
night.
it'd be crazy because as soon as you hear, as soon as motherfuckers, as soon as motherfuckers from down south hear Illinois, they automatically think it's Chicago.
But you know
That
what's
shit
so
crazy.
funny though? Like Chicago's nothing to me. I hate Chicago.
Yeah,
No disrespect.
No, that's cool.
But like, you guys
it's,
think you're important. So like,
I'm not from Chicago, but I mean.
but you know, but the funny thing is, if you go down south, like you was in Jackson,
Mississippi or
when you was in, remember, like
Yeah.
people dream about getting to Chicago one day.
Yeah.
oh they couldn't stand the Chicago niggas down there. They couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't
In
stand them
Memphis, they're like,
motherfuckers.
oh my god, one day I just want to
Move there to see what
New
it's
York or LA.
Yeah, like Chicago.
Like,
Go to New York. Bro.
why?
Go to New York.
Harold's? Like, I don't
Go to New York, bro. You have a lot more fun there. Trust me.
Well, you know what, guys? You know, in a year, we should have this at my home.
Let's get it.
And if we don't, that means I didn't keep my New Year's resolution.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey, so
Hey, but time out,
I'm
man.
done talking.
Before we, you know what I'm saying, I gotta still tell you, you know what I'm saying. I saw your progression from that, and then you know what I'm saying, the different iterations of where you was moving. You know what I'm saying.
yeah,
And you know what I'm saying. That's I'm proud of you, man. Like how you know what I'm saying. And
yeah. Appreciate
got
that,
where
bro.
you got. And you know,
That's love.
and always segue too into like all the Rockford people that are doing some major things right now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
As
yeah.
far as like media are concerned, or you know, people keeping people entertained, and you know, giving them some refuge. You know what I'm saying? Outside
need a
of their daily
sandwich?
lives.
Right.
There's a lot of people and a lot of positivity that I'm seeing. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? I don't personally get to attend a lot of events. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just because you know time constraints and things. But
Right.
and then I gotta move around.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I
Hey, man. You
I
can't
gotta
stay. You
move
can't stay
around, you know
still,
what I'm
man.
saying? But you know what I'm saying? That I see a lot of you know positivity. It's really cool. It's really you know what I'm saying, inspiring. So, man, I see we got black filmmakers.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doing things,
Yeah.
portraying life like you know how they see it.
yeah.
Like that's amazing for you to be able to like put your story out there and narrate it how you want it to go.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That nobody can, fuck up your vision because you put up the money.
Yeah.
Like that's the beautiful thing about it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's a lot of good content and a lot of creative people doing a lot of beautiful things. You know, shout out to Fly Guy. Shout out to a lot of
that nigga was downstairs. He's supposed to come up here too. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You always have plugged yourself though.
Yeah,
what you mean?
Like you've always plugged yourself. Like when you used to have your mixtapes, you bump into somebody, they're not leaving your site without it.
Oh no, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's
sure.
a fact. Yeah,
and you get in the car, you looking at the car like.
Hell yeah. Especially that's when I was running around with Rockman ass too, man. That nigga.
Shout out to Rockman.
Yeah, shout out my nigga Rock, man.
Rockman, hey man, we proud of you, Rockman, man.
Hell yeah, that nigga did a whole 360, bro.
Rockman, hey.
For
real.
One of my stand-up shows.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rock.
You know what I'm saying? You can be in contention for King of the South.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, you the man.
But
no, Rockman, he's like the Southside Birdman. He was on it though.
This nigga said the Southside Birdman.
He used to do it though. He used to do it though.
Oh shit! So yeah, man. Ferris, man, give out your Twitters and your goddamn social media handles, man, so the people can follow you and shit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
Farris Harper. Farris.
Harper. On Facebook and Twitter, Farris Harper.
Twitter might be like Odysseus Bleak or something. I don't know if you know much about. He asked for Twitter. I don't fucking know. I don't even go
Twitter though.
Whichever social site you own them on. Instagram. What's your Instagram?
Hey, Twitter. Hey, niggas tweet now. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they do. Like I get on there to get information.
Twitter be cracking. I ain't gonna play.
But I don't be on Twitter like. I don't got time to be like. Tweeting motherfuckers. I just get on there to get information because it's the fastest news source.
Yeah, it be cracking.
I can search anything and get news quick instantly. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what what the conversation is.
Yeah.
That's what's beautiful about you know what I'm saying? Streaming in real time.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? We get like human consciousness in real time now.
Right.
With the proliferation of you know what I'm saying? Social media. Dog.
So what's your? You got Instagram? What's your Instagram? Farris Harper? Same thing.
Yeah, you got my Instagram, don't you, man?
Yeah. I just want to give it out to the people.
I don't be
though,
seeing you liking shit. I think you be hating, man.
Man, come on, bro. You know I ain't even that. I ain't even that type of nigga, bro.
Hey. You be like, hey, I see you. Hey, I see you. Scroll past. Scroll past.
I barely be on. You
don't even be on Snapchat.
Hey, real talk. I deleted the Snapchat. I deleted the Snapchat app off my.
That's that nigga right there.
Hey, same for you. I don't be seeing you on there either.
I'm gonna keep it. You don't be posting. No, you don't be posting that much though.
No, he don't be posting, bro.
Me and Ron be actually hitting each other up.
That nigga don't be posting, bro.
Like to this day, we still hit each other up.
I post a
I
little bit.
rock with Rick though, just because like he could always, he could just took the out and just be remembered as like that really great athlete, right?
Yeah.
Robbie had to be laughing though, cause he'll do some shit, like he'll say some shit, and I'll be like, I get it, and then I'll be like, bro, that shit funny as hell. He's like, yeah, you see this shit?
Yeah. People don't want my I got build back up from the ground, man. Sometimes it be getting hot, man. People be checking for me, man. Like,
Rob Lowe now he's trying to he back out the underground. Like he's trying to get mainstream again.
I don't want
to, you gotta catch him on.
I'm Royce-ified.
Ron was mainstream. He is mainstream, and then he just like went underground, like super underground. Like he went completely like
it wasn't worth the stress.
And I was
like,
liquor
store. People
now he's starting to come back out though. He's starting to spread his wings a little bit.
I'm a different guy. I'm a good guy. I'm a nice guy.
He like motherfucking Batman Return.
Hey, so check it out, man. If y'all
Michael
niggas
Keaton was that dude in Batman.
If y'all niggas ain't dead so already, make sure you subscribe to the podcast.
Please.
Hey,
and subscribe and goddamn share us and write a fucking review. Why y'all can't just write a review? Just tell us what y'all
Good
think
or
about
bad?
it. If you like it, if you don't like
yeah,
it, just go write a review, man.
It's
Oh,
Rockford.
this is
They
Rockford.
never t-
Yeah,
they never
Rockford.
tell your
Y'all
person.
Rockford.
Act like
Rockford.
they didn't see it.
Yeah,
It's
Rockford be like, oh, I ain't see this shit.
Hey,
No, you
Same
damn.
thing. I watch all your stuff.
That
Like,
was that.
hey, bro, when I see him, I
Hey,
got him.
don't like it.
damn, bro, they should be
Like,
man. I'll be like, just write a review. Just tell us what you think about it. We need that. We need that
We
criticism.
don't get no fuck.
Yeah,
But
we about to,
man, we want to thank my nigga Ferris.
People ain't writing none.
Nah, they tripping, bro.
They ain't finna write you none.
It's cool. When we blow up, they
Niggas don't know how to
gonna.
spell though, low key. I don't know how to
When we
spell.
blow up, they gonna be on our
You don't know how to
nuts.
spell. You don't know how to spell.
Yeah, niggas don't know how to spell when they got that.
Hey, but
please come.
we want to thank our nigga Ferris Harper for coming through this motherfucker, man. We had an excellent conversation with you, bro. You definitely
Man.
welcome anytime, my nigga.
man.
You know what I'm
My
saying?
man.
Ron. You know what I'm saying? My
Out there,
nigga
man.
Sonny in this bitch.
I'm just happy to be here.
Nelly Neal in this motherfucker with the darky chips. You dig? You drunk, Neil?
Yeah, that's what he did.
Once again, man, it's your boy Jilla.
It's Ricky Rick.
It's the Unapologetically Ignorant podcast. You dig?
Fucking dig.
Unapologetically ignorant podcast. You dig?